Hey everyone, hope you've all had a good Christmas. I've been asked to do an update because I haven't done one for a while. In all honesty, I haven't really had much on my mind that I've had to get out or express. So I thought what I'd do today is just have a quick chat about New Year's resolutions, seeing as it is New Year's Day. I've been guilty in the past of making New Year's resolutions and not sticking to them, and I think it goes back to something that I touched on in one of my early videos where I spoke about always sort of saying that you're going to do something and never really putting the steps in place to do it. A lot of people say that they're going to quit drinking, start going to the gym, stop eating crap, exercise more, all of these kind of things. I always say that a couple of days leading up to New Year's Day. Most of the time they make 5 or 6 different promises to themselves and find it really hard to stick to it. I think the advice that I can give to people who are thinking of having a New Year's resolution or never stick to the resolutions that they make is not to make any. I think especially with the advent of social media and people being able to discuss this stuff so openly like I'm doing, and being able to have your thoughts at the touch of the button on your phone. People tend to, I don't know, it comes sort of like make an off the cuff promise to themselves that, I'm going to make this Facebook status so everybody knows that I'm going to go to the gym, and then the next week they take the Instagram photo of them at the gym, and then you never bother with it again, and your gym membership's $150, $200 wasted money that you could have spent on something else. So I think rather than making big bold promises to the world, just start with something small for yourself. So if you want to stop drinking, or you want to cut back on drinking, you don't have to tell everyone that you're going to do it and then feel like a failure if you don't. Just start taking steps to make those things happen. With myself, for a long time, I've really admired all of my friends who lived a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle, and I just never thought I could do it. I'd try a week or two here and would never stick with it, but I've managed to go, like the last, I didn't even know what it is now, maybe 8 to 10 weeks, with 100% meat has been cut out of my diet. I have had some cheese and some eggs, but nothing on the scale of what I used to eat. I think I've probably count in the last 10 to 12 weeks the amount of meals that I've had with cheese in them on probably less than one hand. So, and that was just as a result of me sticking to making a small change and sticking to it, and then on top of, once I've adjusted to that one small change, and I've managed to apply it to something else. Whether it was cutting out beef straight away. So then, once I had done that, it was like, okay, well, that was pretty easy. Maybe I can try chicken, and then chicken was next, and bacon's always the hardest one, and so bacon was next, and from there, rather than saying I'm going to cut all meat out in one hit, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I just sort of gradually did it, and since then, I haven't looked back. The same with me applies with exercise. Rather than saying that I'm going to be able to bench press 100 kilos within 6 weeks, or I'm going to run 5 kilometers by next week, all I'm doing is just continually eating a little bit better every day, discovering things that are a little bit better for me, and just doing exercise whenever I can. Whether it's a 2 kilometer walk around the block, or if it's, a couple of sets of sit-ups or push-ups, I'm not really, putting pressure on myself to make sure that I've got this massive target in mind. I'm just making changes for myself, and just making sure that I can stick to it without letting myself down and without getting too down on myself. So yeah, I think the biggest advice that I can give to people on New Year's Day is simply don't make a New Year's resolution. Don't say that 2016 you're going to do this, you're going to do that. I think just if you want to make any of those kind of changes, just make them for yourself. Don't make them for a New Year's resolution. Don't make them so that you can fit in with what everybody thinks you should do, which is make a New Year's resolution. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just relax. If you've got whatever it is, if you want to lose weight, if you want to start going to the gym more, if you want to start, I don't know, swimming, or if you've got something that you've been wanting to do, don't use the 1st of January as an excuse to do it, and forget about it a week later. If you want to start doing it and you want to start doing it tomorrow, that's great. Just make sure you try and stick with it. That's pretty much all I've got for this video today. I've got some big announcements coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to go into too much detail at the moment, but that's pretty exciting for me. So that's some stuff that I'll be touching on in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be pretty busy for the next few weeks. So hopefully I can get another video or two up if I can think of something. I'm kind of just plodding along, not really putting too much pressure on myself to come up with a video every week. So if I do forget for a week or two, send me a message and remind me, and hopefully you can jog something in the back of my brain and I can make another video. But yeah, that's it for this year. Actually, quickly, I just wanted to say that this week I think has been 6.5 months since I've stopped smoking. So that's something that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with myself about. So yeah, here's to 2016. Hope you guys have a happy, safe New Year's, and hope whatever you guys want to do, whether it's fitness or mentally or career-wise or whatever, hopefully you can make that change for yourself and not for anyone else. Cheers, guys.